Good afternoon. This is Elon Wurtzel from the Planview-Old Bethpage Chamber of Commerce. I'm the chairperson of SpringFest 2022 that will be held on May 22nd. And here with us today is Rich LeShaw from TD Bank, our platinum sponsor, as well as one of the sponsors for the petting zoo. Rich, how you doing today?
I'm doing quite well, thank you. Appreciate it.
We're really happy that you're a platinum sponsor. You've been a great supporter of the chamber for many, many years, including a sponsor almost every year of the event. And we're going to have a discussion today about, TD Bank, about Rich LeShaw, what
Okay.
makes you guys tick and why you guys are the greatest in the world. So
Thank you.
let's just start today, Rich. Tell us about yourself, about TD Bank, what you do, and why you guys are successful.
Okay. Well, a little bit about myself and TD Bank. I've been with the bank just over 10 years. I started off in the Plainview location. I was there 5 years, and then I had the opportunity of opening up a new location, which we call a de novo store. So I started from scratch. It was a new build. I built that up. I was there 5 years. Brought it to success. And then just recently, last May, I had the opportunity to come over here to Bethpage and manage this location.
All right. And what does TD Bank do? Why is it an important institution in the Plainview community and in the other areas, where the banks are located?
So good question, Elon.
Rich, I only ask good questions, and that's
hopefully I have good answers for you. So, well, I've worked for many financial institutions in my career. I've been doing this now 35 years, and being here 10 years, the old cliche, they say it's not greener on the other side. Well, let me tell you, it's been a very, very great opportunity here at TD Bank. And the reason is of all the banks I've worked for, I have to say that TD, their priorities are much different than many of the other financial institutions I work for. They take pride on customer service, and they also take pride on taking care of their employees. So that combination alone, happy employees make happy customers, right? And so it goes hand in hand. And I've experienced that here since I'm here. And, it's been a great combination. It really has been. So that's why I'm looking to stick it out here. My plan is to retire from TD Bank. And, as far as what they do for the community, that's another great thing about TD Bank. They take pride on assisting, helping, sponsoring community events, just as we're doing now for, the SpringFest for the Planview-Old Bethpage Chamber. And they take pride in that. But it is a group effort. The store managers, and TD calls them stores, not branches, they take pride in helping out the community, but we have to bring it to them. And if Elon, as we've had in past years, I've always said, if I can, I will. And fortunately, it has been successful between us and the chamber.
Rich, what is it about the chamber that you feel that it's a valuable component to what TD Bank does in the community? Why do you support the chamber?
So I support the chamber because personally, I'm an advocate of helping out the community. I need the support of the community to help me help you. And the chamber, and again, working for different financial institutions, I've been part of other community sectors as chambers and clubs and things of that nature. And I have to say, the Planview-Old Bethpage Chamber, the people who belong to the chamber and the board has just been so good to the community that why wouldn't we as TD Bank and myself want to give back and help the chamber give back to the community? That wasn't always there in many of the other clubs and chambers that I belonged to in the past. The people are just great. The people are easy to talk to. If you have a concern or you want to have TD help you, you in return help us. Things of this nature that we're doing right now. Putting us on your chamber website as a listed member and a listed sponsor of this particular event. One hand washes the other, and I truly, that's the way we work. And I think that's why I'm an advocate of the chamber, and that's why we belong.
I know that you, for all the years that I've been involved, you've been right there with us, a supporter, a helper, and not just, from the sidelines, but really in the trenches getting involved. You've always been involved in the planning of SpringFest. So, it is a great collaboration with the Chamber and TD Bank. Let me ask you this, Rich. What do you find to be the most challenging part of your business, of the banking business today?
I'm glad you said today. Probably the most challenging aspect is with all these new and upcoming digital ways of doing banking and promoting that to our clients. It's now getting them back into the stores. So
I thought banks didn't want customers in their buildings.
No, they really do, because that's how we give them additional opportunities. For us to succeed, we have to see our customers. For our customers to get the best out of what we can offer them, they have to come in. So it goes hand in hand. And one of the offerings that we take pride in is our digital usage. And the past 2 years, unfortunately, with what's been going on with the pandemic, we've done so well in educating our customers on ways to perform deposits, take money out through ATMs, utilize all digital services, that now they're not coming in as much. So that's probably the biggest challenge. As we all know, in any major financial institution or any big corporation, goals don't change, they don't get lowered. But when you don't have the staff coming in, you have to find other ways and other means of getting that business in. So it's a lot of digital usage that we're calling customers using the phone. We're doing Zoom meetings with our customers. And it's things like that we're utilizing to help our customers out when the need arises.
What's Zoom, Rich? Never heard of it.
I'll tell you, 3 years ago, people probably didn't. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think that banking is a good career path for young people, coming out of a college or other, educational settings?
Absolutely. Anybody that is looking, if they're going to school for any type of finance major, whether they want to be an investment broker, or they just want to be a banker, or they want to be a branch manager, this is, for any college student, this is a great stepping stone. We do have entry-level positions. They can come in. It's a great thing to have on their resume. And I'll tell you, Elon, there are so many people I work with, including myself, that joined the bank that said, I'm just doing this temporarily.
Right.
And here I've been doing this over 35 years. So it's kind of funny. They come in thinking, oh, it's just while I'm going to school. It's a good career, opportunity now that I can put on my resume for later when I go for criminal justice, or I go to do this. And they end up being branch managers and further. It's amazing how many people start here and ended up staying.
I mean, that's a testament to the company, to the bank, that it provides benefits and features that people find attractive and keeps you there. Let me ask you this. I'm going to shift a little away from the business side and ask you a really tough question, Rich.
Okay.
What's your favorite book or movie all time?
Favorite book or movie? Okay, I'm just going to tell you which one that came first. So I'll have to say movie, because I've probably seen it 50 times, and it has to be My Cousin Vinny.
Okay.
Just, I don't know why. I love comedy. Comedy is probably my favorite type of movie or book to read. And my cousin Vinny just tops them all.
I feel my biological clock ticking, Rich.
Very good. Very good.
All right, here's another tough question. You're on a desert island and you can have one food and one activity. What's it going to be?
Wow. All right. One food will have to be ice cream, chocolate, any flavored chocolate preferred. Activity. Oh, wow. Activity. The activity would have to be if I have the opportunity or the resources, and that would be to watch a baseball game.
Well, then you might not be on a deserted island anymore if you could do
Well,
that.
if I have this handy little thing that we're zooming on, it'll last for a little while.
There you go. What's been the most exotic place you've traveled to?
Wow, good question. Most
I
exotic.
told you, I only ask the good questions.
Yes. The most exotic place I've been to is probably Atlantis in the Bahamas.
What'd you like about Atlantis in the Bahamas?
It was what I really liked about it. First of all, it was a trip that I won. It wasn't with TD, but it was a managerial performance trip that I had won. And maybe it was more exotic because obviously all expenses were paid. But however, just the whole atmosphere, the whole opportunity being with people and colleagues there made it just so much fun. The food is delicious. That's important to me. When you go somewhere, you want good food. Yeah, I would say that, or a second would be my honeymoon. We went to Acapulco in Mexico. And I'll just make that most exotic because we saw divers, cliff divers, and a bullfight. And that probably was something I'll never see again. So that's a close tie.
All right. What's something that no one knows about you, Rich? Let's open up that closet. What's in there? No one knows about it.
Gosh, something that no one knows about me. No one knows about me, or few people know about me. I'll say few people. I don't want to get too personal here, but at the age of 17, I had major brain surgery. It was a scary thing. It was a very close call, but I'm here to talk about it. So obviously everything went well, but that's probably something somebody doesn't know.
Well, great to have you here, and you're looking great. So that's good.
Yeah.
Rich, in the next 10, 15 years, where do you see Long Island and, the financial industry? What's your prediction for the future?
Well, I wish I really could do that, because if I could, I wouldn't be sitting in this chair, but that's okay. But 10, 15 years from now, I think you'll see in the financial industry, possibly less brick and mortar. As we turn to, and again, this is my opinion, as we turn to more digital services for all our customers, and who knows what 10 years is going to look like in the digital world. With being able to do everything online now, open up accounts, you can apply for a mortgage across the country. You're buying a home and people are doing that kind of stuff. So I kind of see that happening more digital opportunity. The generation today, kids in their 20s and 30s do not come into ranches or stores. They do everything through digital services or make a phone call. So that's, I hope that answered your question, but that's kind of where I see it going.
My son predicted maybe 20 years ago, so he was about 15, that people would stop using paper money. And I think paper money is still the real deal, but maybe there's less of it.
And 15, 20 years from now, there might be no paper. It's going to be plastic and Bitcoin.
There you go. Yeah. Rich, what are you most proud of?
Oh, a couple of things. I guess I'm most proud of the success that I've had in my career. I'm most proud of taking care of people. I'm a big proponent of donating to like the blood center, which I do monthly. And I'm very proud of that. I've saved people's lives doing that. And I mean, literally, because I've donated to particular individuals, which they've asked me to do because there was a match. That's something I'm very proud of. And I'm just proud of the way, and I'm proud of my family. My 3 children, they all have children. The grandkids are great. They're all, and they're all successful, which I'm proud of that. Hopefully I had an impact on that with them growing up. So, family always comes first, and then we come second. So.
Well, Rich, we're just about, our time is up, and I just wanted to thank you for your being here today and talking to us a little bit about TD Banking yourself and being a great supporter of the Chamber. And we're looking forward to seeing you at SpringFest. And I just have a quick question for you. Will you be bringing one of the bank vaults to your tent for display?
I actually thought about it for a second, but unfortunately, I don't have anything big enough to bring it over with, so I can't.
Okay,
Sorry.
well, you can bring a suitcase full of cash instead. All right, Rich, thank you very much, and you have a great day.